Pastor, God bless you. You're there in Tampa. They're calling this potentially the biggest storm ever recorded in the Gulf of Mexico. What is your view, sir?
Hey, Alex, always good to see you. Yes, unfortunately, just like Helene was manufactured, this one's manufactured as you just played the clip. I mean, Operation Storm Fury was something the U.S. government began to practice back from 1962 to 1983 to manipulate hurricanes, and they can stop it and start it. So the bottom line is we get classified as a conspiracy theorist, but everything we're saying is true. This attack is on the state of Florida for several reasons. Number one, to disrupt the I-4 corridor, to actually mess up the election, because if people are displaced, who's going to be voting when it comes election? Number two, to destroy the city of Tampa so they can create 15-minute cities. It's all part of the UN Agenda 2030 of what they want to do. They would like to devastate the whole city of Tampa. This was portrayed in a video that you can see on YouTube called Hurricane Phoenix. Hurricane Phoenix, which gives a simulation, it's 12 minutes long, of what Tampa looks like after Cat 5 hits it. So this has been planned just like COVID-19 was. Now, people don't want to believe it, but we've been doing relief work up in the Carolinas. That whole region is sitting on the lithium deposits that now they bought up all the land. People will not be allowed back on the land. Just like in Maui, Hawaii, it was a land grab. The same thing on the coast, all the coastal areas. You get rid of all the trailers, you get rid of all the mobile homes so that they can do whatever they want to do, plus displace people. FEMA went on this morning and made a mistake and said something about that they would exterminate 70 to 80,000 people. I mean, extract 70 to 80,000 people. So there's crazy stuff happening. Our governor just went live, and he said that he would arrest any FEMA agent that tries to stop any rescue work being done. We have helicopters in the Carolinas that FEMA was stopping them. The bodies are by the thousands. The stench of the human remains. They will not let anybody pick it up. Carolina, they're now burying their dead in their own backyard because the morgues are full. So there's so much scam going on here. And Alex, you're right. This is unfortunately, it's a war on the people. But, you know, obviously we pray. We're praying that this thing weakens. Now, they said it went to Cat 5, and now it's down to Cat 4. And they say it's weakening right now. So obviously, because they can't steer it, the moment that they let it go down, it started moving south, which is against what they want. They wanted to hit Tampa and cut right across the I-4 corridor. I just saw that the city of St. Augustine has just issued a total evacuation. I mean, that's over south of Jacksonville. So you can see they're wanting this whole thing aimed at a certain path here to go and just create total devastation. Obviously, we don't know what that's going to look like. The storm was first supposed to suddenly, when it was moving so fast, was coming in tonight, on Tuesday night. Then they delayed it. Now it's coming in on Wednesday night. Now they say it might be making landfall on Thursday. So it's like they're trying to slow this thing down to get the maximum impact. And one of the unfortunate things is all the gas stations up to 75 have no gas. So suddenly you have hundreds of thousands of people trying to exit the state, and they're being blocked from even leaving the state. I mean, the waterways are being blocked right now. Roads are being blocked so that people can't even get. So now you've got people in cars, women and children, husbands, and they're going to be stranded on highways trying to get out of the state of Florida. It took a family 9 hours to get from Naples to my house, which is 1 hour north of Tampa. It took 9 hours. And they stopped six times for gasoline and found one place they could put gas in the car. So this is a crisis just on the ground right now. Everything that's taking place, we have prayed. Everybody's at peace. People are boarding up their houses. They're doing everything that we can. Our church is ready for emergency response. I've got helicopters ready to go right after the storm. I've got truckloads of food coming in. We're doing everything we can. And, of course, we were already ahead of the curve. I've now got people calling us. They want our manuals of what to do so we can show people how to light fires, how to purify water, how to get your car moving. But again, too, if roads are blocked, you're not going to be moving anywhere. So the big problem that you'll be dealing with is all the debris that's scattered everywhere, which now Governor DeSantis had to do an executive order to tell them to move the debris from Helene, which was still blocking parts of Tampa. So if you've got all this debris floating around, people don't even know what to do with their cars, where they're going to park their cars. I know that St. Pete opened up a place for thousands of cars for people to put their cars in because they don't even know where to put the vehicles. So, you know, obviously, Floridians ride out hurricanes. A real Floridian knows what to do. But when you throw numbers like Cat 5, and then they were trying to make out a Cat 6, which, as you know, there's no such thing as a Cat 6, but they were trying to say that this is the worst storm ever. It's a storm that's worse when you are heating up the ionosphere and you are creating the thing. If they have the ability to slow the thing down and disrupt the eye and to basically destroy this thing, Alex, then they're doing this on purpose. And this is a weapon against the American people. That's the bottom line.